Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be covering DC Movie's official The World Needs Heroes trailer, and we're going to be watching that together and then talking about it just a little bit at the end, and then, you can go. Then I'll let you go, okay? So let's get into this little trailer, alright?
Who are you under there? What are you hiding?
My son dreamt of a better world. That's why he saved me.
My son?
You can go to any timeline, any universe. Why'd fight to save this one?
This is great.
What could be greater than a king? A hero.
I just got goosebumps.
Alright, we got a little bit of Atom Smasher. Damn, the Flash looks good.
If we don't stand up, no one will.
Come with us.
Woo!
It's a glorious world. out there.
Hawkman. Ah, some Dr. Fate.
Waiting for you.
Dude. That's sick. That's it.
Are you in?
Oh, okay. I thought they were going to show Michael Keaton at the end. Okay, that was short, but that was a lot of content there, guys. So yeah, I can totally tell there's going to be 30 videos on YouTube that's going to be breaking down every single frame of that, and all I can say is, whoa. We're getting Atom Smasher and Dr. Fate in a DC movie. You know how crazy that is? These are characters that, I didn't read from the comics, but from the DC animated universe, it really does feel like we're getting the DCAU in live action. I love the new direction DC's going with their movies. No hate to Marvel. I like what Marvel's doing. I love what Marvel's been doing, and the fact that they got this far and tied all their characters together, it's fantastic, okay? No hate to them. But DC's direction and their movies visually are just so much more enticing. Like, I love DC stories. I've always loved the DC comics a little bit more than I love Marvel's comics. I'm not gonna be like retroactively being like, I've always been like a huge DC fan and loved all the movies. No, I will be very honest. I am not a fan of the Snyderverse movies. I like the new Snyder Cut. I liked it, and that's it, okay? I'm a fan of some of the movies that they've done outside of Snyder's movies. I like Shazam. I like some of the, which I'm actually surprised we didn't get to see a little bit more Shazam stuff, or any at all. But yeah, I've liked some of the movies coming up. I like Wonder Woman. Anyways, this isn't me just doing a laundry list of DC movies I've liked. I've appreciated the new direction that they're taking these movies. I like that they're getting interesting directors, interesting casting behind these characters, and they're sort of revitalizing DC in terms of their films. And I love that. I love that they're going this new direction. I like that they're not trying to compete with the MCU by tying all their characters together, or even worrying too much about tying their characters together. Maybe they will, and maybe I'm speaking too soon, but it really feels like they're just focusing on the story and focusing on making a fun movie. Like, DC movies don't necessarily need to be all Joker, They don't need to be Todd Phillips' Joker, or they don't need to be Matt Reeves' Batman, but they can just be something fun to watch. And if I'm gonna go see a DCAU movie, a DCEU movie, then I just want it to be fun. I just want to have a good popcorn film, okay? And that clip of Atom Smasher walking through the city, and then seeing Dr. Fate, and also seeing Black Adam, and all of that, it feels like such a fun blockbuster movie. Like, I don't need these to be intricate character studies where everyone's crying every 5 minutes. I just want to see The Rock wreck shit, okay? That's it. I know that's all he's known for, and I want to see The Rock push himself and do other projects outside of this, but for now, as Black Adam, yeah, I want to see that guy punch some people, alright? That's it, okay? That's my caveman brain. As for The Flash, let's talk about that. So, The Flash is a character in the Snyderverse that was introduced in the Justice League movie, and for me, I have never really loved that character. I've never really been attached to that character as far as Ezra Miller's portrayal. Outside of that, though, in the DCAU or in the comics, hands down, one of my favorite characters in the Justice League. Just such a fun character, and his comic runs were pretty fun too. I just like the character of Barry Allen and Wally West. They are my Flashes, and I just think that Ezra Miller, sure, he can capture the energy of like a Wally West, but he doesn't feel right for Barry Allen. And either or, I just don't think Ezra Miller is a great fit for the Flash. And I'm still not convinced, but maybe, just maybe, this movie will do it for me, because him in that costume looks incredible. Like, it looks like he was pulled out of the recent New 52 run. Like, it looks really amazing. And Ezra Miller, when he's not talking, that's the Flash. That's the Flash. But the minute he opens his mouth, I'm always like, damn, I'm having regrets. But maybe that will change. You know, I'm open to having my mind blown. So Ezra Miller looks great as the Flash visually, but not exactly my favorite portrayal. So anyways, yeah, I think Grant Gustin was a great Flash in the Flash TV series. I haven't watched up till now, but you know, I think he's a really great portrayal of Barry Allen. But for me, it'll always be Michael Rosenbaum's Flash Wally West in the DCAU. I think that's always going to be my Flash. That's my guy. That's my boy. But yeah, I'm open to this one, and this is somewhat more of a Batman movie than anything else. And the fact that we're getting Michael Keaton to return back as sort of the conduit for Nick Fury's role in the MCU, but now in the DC, I think that's incredible. I think that's hilarious because we're getting Michael Keaton in both MCU and DCAU. I mean, this is pretty awesome. Okay, could we ask for more? Could we ask for more? Michael Keaton is giving us everything. He's giving us everything, and he is like 70 something. Like, he's getting up there in age, but he's still got the energy and sprite of like someone who's in their, I'll say 50s, okay? I don't want to be too generous. But yeah, like, the guy is constantly working, constantly putting out good work. I'm very excited for that. For myself, the 1989 Batman, for me, it was not the Batman I was growing up on. He's not my childhood Batman, and that's far from my favorite Batman movie. I understand all the iconography behind the 1999 Batman, Michael Keaton as Batman, and Jack Nicholson as Joker, the importance behind that, and how long that legacy has been running. But I can just honestly say, you know, they're not my Batman, not my Joker. Not that they are not one of them, but I think mine's always going to be the Nolan trilogy. Mine's always going to be the Christian Bale version and also the Heath Ledger Joker. Like, that's the one that I grew up on. That's the one that I obsessed over. And hopefully, and I think it might be, Robert Pattinson might become my next favorite. I just really feel that just from the energy alone coming from this and also all the past trailers that we've seen. Riddler, played by Paul Dano, I'm super hyped up on. I cannot wait for that, and I think that Zoe Kravitz looks amazing as Selena Kyle. But I've talked the Batman to death. Let's talk a little bit more about Ezra Miller's Flash, or the Flash movie. So we're starting to see little things, little snippets that there's going to be some time travel elements, obviously, or some interdimensional travel, and I am very excited for that. I think that DC and Marvel are both kind of seeing what they're doing. They're looking at each other's papers and like, well, we got to do that, right? We got to do that, right? We're going to do that, right? While it does seem like we're seeing more of the same, it's kind of fun to see both iterations of how they would deal with these different elements of storytelling. So it really does feel like two artists who were given the same prompt and then telling them to do something and then watching both of them. Like, it's just kind of like a dream come true to see, oh, okay, let's see the DC do the multiverse. All right, let's see the MCU do the multiverse. Now go. It's awesome. As comic book fans, as comic book movie fans, we are in like the golden age right now, I would say. But yeah, I'm very excited. I can't wait, and I'm ready to get my mind changed about Ezra Miller as the Flash. But I don't know what's going on with that guy. That guy's been doing some weird stuff on the internet, and he's been caught up in some stuff, and I don't understand what's going on. Like, why is no one talking about it? But whatever, it's not important. But yeah, let's talk about Jason Momoa in Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom. Not a lot. We just got to see him more in that black suit, or that dark blue suit, or whatever color it is, and not really much to talk about other than the release date being on the same weekend as Avatar 2. I want to talk about that because they're apparently both using pretty groundbreaking technology in order to film underwater, or at least evoke filming underwater, and I am a little bit more excited to see the tech of James Cameron's Avatar 2, just because, I mean, this is a movie that has been in the making for about 13 years now, so it better be good. Like, it's been so long, and he's been talking about this to death, and he's been filming like, I think 3 sequels or something like that, so come on. Someone's got to budge. At this point, it really does feel like a game of chicken between the two, like who's gonna outlast the other, and I think Aquaman has to move. This didn't really show a lot for me to be like, yes, sign me up. Like, this was a very small tease, so once I get an official trailer, then I will probably be a little bit more excited, but for now, I'm just kind of lukewarm on it. But Avatar, I cannot wait to see a trailer for that, because damn, 13 years, 2009, like, come on, Like, we got to see something. Anyways, that's it, guys. That's covering pretty much everything that was in this trailer. The standouts for me is seeing Adam Smasher and Dr. Fate. That's just incredible. And then played by Pierce Brosnan. Seeing Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate is so damn satisfying. Like, that's like perfect. That's perfect. And also seeing Noah Centineo, he gets a lot of hate. I'm not gonna say I don't know why. I swear to God, I think they have Noah Centineo in a dungeon underneath Netflix headquarters, and they feed him gummy worms or something, because I swear the guy only chooses Netflix projects that are just awful. Okay, I know he was in that Charlie's Angels movie. That doesn't really count. I don't care about that. I think the guy is actually a good actor. I think he's actually charming. I think he's actually talented. That's my opinion on Noah Centineo as Adam Smasher. I think he's probably going to kill it. I think he's going to be pretty good in the role. He's not what I pictured as Adam Smasher, but just seeing that character on screen in like a comic accurate costume was super exciting to me. So I don't care who's playing him as long as we get to see him. Yeah, that's just cool. Okay, so that's how I feel. Anyway, sorry. Let's wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like the video if you enjoyed this. Remember to also leave a comment down below what you thought of the trailer, and also to subscribe if you haven't, and if you've been on the fence about it, now's your time. So thank you once again, and as always, guys, I will see you later.